Hi everybody and welcome to this week's tarot reading. I thought I'd go back to our Rider-Waite and Smith deck this week. Kind of got all those mythical stories whirling around in my head from last 3 weeks, I believe. So let's take a break and go back to our regular deck. And I've been shuffling for a while with a view to pull our 3 cards that will speak to the unfolding of our upcoming week. So I'll just connect with the deck, bear with me. Okay, I'll cut the deck. I'll take the top 3 cards. Our first card will represent the present moment, what's happening in our field right now. Our second card will look at the past influence that brought us here. And our third card will look to a future potential. What can we expect to unfold? All right, so our first card is the 4 of Pentacles. So remember, the Pentacles is the earth element, and that is representing the material. So anything to do with the material realm of finances. And you can see here a person, a king, in fact, outside of his city walls. And he has a hold of 4 coins, 2 under his feet, 1 on his head, and he's holding one very tightly against his chest. So there's a sense of wealth and prosperity in this card, but there's also a message of there being a bit of tightness regarding that material financial aspect. So a sense of miserliness, so to speak. So are we feeling right now as if we need to protect our material possessions? Are we holding on to something for fear or for concern of the future? Well, let's see where that concern came from. Well, it came from the Page of Cups. Now, the cups is the water element, so that's the emotions or the intuition. And remember, the court cards either represent ourselves in the moment, in that emotional moment, or it could mean somebody else that came into our field. Now, the pages tend to be quite young, so a youthful, energetic exuberance within the card, within that theme. And you'll see he is holding a golden cup, and out of the top pops a fish. Now, we don't usually see fish popping out of cups, so there's a sense of unexpectedness in this card, a discovery, a sudden awareness, a little choppy in the background with the waves there, which again suggests a slight emotional imbalance. So, if we're feeling as if we need to protect our material possessions or protect our money, or if we're feeling as though we need to hold on to something right now, that could have come from an unexpected fish popping out of a cup. So did we have an unexpected youthful energy around the past that brought us to that feeling of needing to protect? Let's see where it's going. Okay, so it goes to the Queen of Swords. So we have another court card here. So again, remember, this could be us, our energy, but it could also be a person with that kind of essence about them. Now, the swords is the air element, so this is representing the thinking mind. And you see here, she holds a sword straight up. Now, that means definitive knowledge. That means she's really thought this through and she knows what she's talking about. But there's a hardness around this queen. If there was a major arcana to associate her with, I would say the Justice card. But the queen is at the end of that air element, that thinking mind element. So she has a lot of wisdom and she has a lot of knowledge. It's not about my way and the highway. She's learned to use discernment. And there is a softer side to her, which you see in the little cherub here on her throne, but also a butterfly, which represents transformation. We still have kind of moving trees and moving clouds, which will always be reflective within the air element, as is the bird flying in the sky. So what I'm seeing here is that in the current moment, we're feeling as if we're trying to protect something. And that came from an unexpected happening. Something happened. It was youthful, it was exuberant, but it was sudden and it was unexpected to make us feel that we needed to hold on. But moving forward, we have the Queen that suggests that we use this discernment of our ability to know better or to think straight and the softer side of us, but still we say it as it is, as this queen. She says what she means, but with a softer, gentler side. So that looks interesting. Let me know how that goes. The Queen also is facing to the direction of the future. So we know that moving forward with that Queen is clear thinking. So maybe that means that we realize that we've been holding on too tight. Maybe that's the message and we just need to soften a little bit. So with that, I'll see you next week. Bye.